Hey, what's going on everybody? This is G and I am Phunken hungry. In this video, we're going to try a local cheesecake store, Mr. Cheese. Now they have 4 locations, one in Hindley Street, one in Burnside, Westfield Marion, and also Tea Tree Plaza. They specialise in Japanese desserts, so they have tarts, cupcakes, cheesecakes. They have all sorts of amazing looking food here. So I did grab a few different things to try and the experience was just amazing. The lady that I spoke to was absolutely lovely. We had a chat. I said to her that I'll help promote the store because they do have 4 locations, but they're still fairly new in some of these locations, and also just to put the word out, anyone that's in Adelaide, anyone that's in South Australia, to go out there and support local business and give these guys a try. It looks like I went to a Gucci store or some sort of women's store. The packaging here is absolutely perfect. It's amazing. We got cheese tarts and egg tarts to try. Got one of their puff rolls, which I've never really seen stuff like this, but you can see that it's filled underneath. They have pork floss rolls. Just crazy. It looks really nice. I couldn't go to Mr. Cheese without getting some cheesecake, so I got a New York baked cheesecake. I got the chocolate indulgence, and I grabbed the citrus. Just looked really nice, but they all looked nice. Just I thought I'd try chocolate because I love my chocolate. The citrus one just was calling my name. Just looks really nice. And then I just thought I'd grab the New York cheesecake for something original. But I absolutely love the packaging here. This is really nice. Obviously they still come in paper bags or boxes, but yeah, just the packaging is really nice as well. The smaller white version. Awesome packaging, the people are lovely, and the food looks amazing. Make sure you give them a try. Really know what to try first. I guess we'll go these cheese and egg tarts. But we have the egg and the cheese tart. But you can see that it's a nice tart, nice pastry base. Nice topping. And then we have our second tart. This one is a little bit more thicker, where the other one is a little bit more delicate, a little bit more light. This one, the filling is a little bit more solid. So this one to me tastes fairly egg-like. I like the first one a lot more. The second one is a little bit more sort of tart in flavour. And yeah, the first one, I just like the texture of it more. It's a little bit more soft, a little bit more delicate. But yeah, they're both really good. You can't really go wrong, but my recommendation would be the first one. Now also I did grab a couple of their drinks to try. They had a few different ones. They had lychee, they had, you know, pear and stuff like that. So sort of delicate flavours. So one is a white grape flavour and the other one is a kuhayo. But yeah, just something to wash down some of the flavour. Yeah, this is absolutely funky, delicious, nice, great flavour. Yeah, that's really lovely actually. May as well try the purple grape or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, these drinks are really nice actually. Goes down a treat. That's really nice. I do think I prefer the white grape, but yeah, both of them are nice, delicate, light flavour. You know, not really that sugary and stuff, more closer to a natural flavour. So this is their cream puff. For some reason, this definitely caught my eye because, you know, most people are saying cheesecake and cupcakes and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of different Asian cultures do buns or rolls and stuff like that. So this definitely caught my eye. So this is a cream puff. You can see that it's filled underneath. You can see on top it has a bit of a texture to it. But let's bust this open and have a look. This is probably going to come out the bottom, sort of turn it upside down. So you can just see that it's just full of this cream. Look at that. That is Phunken delicious. Nice, creamy, dairy flavour from the cream inside. The roll, it just melts in your mouth basically. So the roll's there just to help carry the cream instead of, you know, just having spoonfuls of the cream. But yeah, the roll's really nice as well. Sort of has almost like a croissant sort of texture where it's sort of light and delicate. That cream is so nice. It's just so creamy. It's just so airy. Oh, and it's not too sickly. It's not too sugary. It's perfect. Yum. I could easily smash one or two of them down, but I've got a few different treats to try, so we have to have a couple of bites and move on. I guess we'll go the pork floss cake roll. Now, I love their design on here as well. Some of their desserts have the Mr. Cheese design printed into it. I will say as well, they have the Mr. Cheese Japanese original cheesecake, which we actually got to try when we was at the store. It was for a small cheesecake. I wanted a slice. They didn't do that one in slices. Let me try some in the store, so it's absolutely delicious. Had this nice airy, buttery flavour to it. It was kind of like a hybrid between sponge and New York cheesecake. It was just really airy, light, had this buttery flavour. It was absolutely delicious. It was really nice. But yeah, this is the pork floss cake roll. So this one does have a bit of a savoury smell to it. That's pretty crazy, but you can see that it has this pork floss inside. So I'm not sure what to expect with this, but we'll bust one open and we'll have a look. So soft and delicate as it breaks apart. Just, it's crazy because this is obviously like a savoury dessert. So it sort of has this cream inside as well. It has that pork floss going through it. And then it must be like the original Japanese cheesecake. It kind of looks like a bit. But nice spongy. Alright, let's give this a try. Cheers. That is strange. That definitely takes your taste buds on a journey. So it's sort of best of both worlds, I guess. It has a savoury and a sweet element, so it's sort of like having your dinner and your dessert at once. It is nice. Not sure really I'd get that one again. I'd definitely say to give it a try though. You've got to try it at least once in your life. So it's not bad. It's just one of those ones where your taste buds are confused because it starts tasting salty and meaty, and then you start getting like a sweetness coming through. So this one does have quite a savoury taste and feel to it. Definitely quite salty, this one as well. So the pork floss cake roll is definitely worth trying. It is an experience for sure. It's kind of like a pork sandwich, but instead of having bread, you've used a cheesecake and you've wrapped it in. Pretty crazy, pretty good. I wouldn't mind having that with a sauce, like a sweet and sour or a chili sauce. Trying that. It's pretty weird and unique though. As I said, it's kind of like a sandwich in a way, but it's just so soft and delicate, this cheesecake. The New York cheesecake. This just folds down. I saw the poor lady having to box all of these up. The lady that worked at the Tea Tree Plaza, Mr. Cheese, yeah, she was a lovely lady. But here you go. I mean, if you like cheesecake, most people have tried a New York baked cheesecake, but I thought I had to try, you know, something that I know and recognise here, just to sort of see how it compares to other places. Glaze on top. It has quite a lot of the filling, and then it has the biscuit underneath. Looks really good though. Looks like there's quite a nice thick slice. The cakes are anywhere from about $15 to about $35–40 for a whole cake, depending on what cheesecake you want, and then you can get a slice for about $7, $7.50. It's a pretty nice though piece of cake. So it's creamy, it's a little bit tart. Yeah, that's a really nice bit of cheesecake. And the biscuit is nice and buttery. It complements it because it's a little bit sort of brittle and sugary. So that sugar cuts through the cheesiness and the creaminess and a bit of tartness from the actual cheesecake. That's a delicious slice. Probably the best piece of New York cheesecake I've tried. Absolutely delicious. Creamy, tart, a little bit sugary. The biscuit base is sort of just crumbles in your mouth, and it's sugary, it's buttery. It's not like when you buy it from a frozen section and you know the base is a bit crappy. You can tell this is fresh. You can tell this is a fresh slice. So we'll try the citrus one next. I thought we'd leave the chocolate to last because it's quite a rich, strong flavour, so we can have the more delicate flavours first and then get to the chocolate. But the citrus one is basically covered in this cream. You have little flakes, it looks like it's white chocolate perhaps. And then on top you have this sort of lemon flavoured cream. This one just definitely caught my eye. Unfortunately, yeah, it sort of fell over in its box, so it's a little bit all over the place. Right, let's give this a try. Now this one is a little bit more like a cake, like a sponge almost. Absolutely Phunken delicious, nice and fresh sponge, the cream, this little tartness on top from the lemon cream, well, adds a little bit of sourness to it. Man, that's Phunken good. It does have a tart, sour flavour to it, but it helps with that cream and that cake. If you like lemon flavoured desserts, this one is definitely for you. When I go to these dessert places, it's hard for me not to get chocolate because I really love chocolate, flavoured cakes and stuff like that. So yeah, they had two different ones. They had a chocolate mud cake, and then they had a chocolate indulgence, which just, yeah, it looked like it was chocolate on chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. So chocolate cake, chocolate cream, chocolate icing. This one looks absolutely delicious. Look how moist that cake is. So you can see it's cake, and then it's got that chocolate cream in the center, more chocolate cake, more chocolate cream on top, bits of chocolate and nice little disco balls on top. It even has like a chocolate icing on top of it. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. I haven't even tried it yet, and I know I'm gonna love it. Alright. This is easily the nicest out of all of them, and this is definitely nicest out of all of the stuff I tasted, and I did really enjoy the other stuff a lot. But just that chocolate flavour is not too rich as well. It's perfect. This chocolate on top is like a mousse almost, like cream. Chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. The chocolate on chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. That chocolate cake is nice and moist. You know, chocolate sometimes can be a bit dry for some reason, chocolate cake. If you do go to Mr. Cheese, yeah, the tarts are really nice. I really loved that cream puff. The cheesecakes were nice. So guys, if you like chocolate, go there and get the chocolate indulgence. I could rate each item, but everyone likes something different. You know, I wasn't the biggest fan of the pork floss roll, but some people might love that. Might be what some people like, a really salty, savoury almost dessert. So some people might love that. As I said, I liked one of the tarts more than the other. Some people might not like citrus, so they might not like the lemon flavoured one. Some people might not like chocolate, so they might not like this as much as me. But to me, All of these desserts are amazing. And you know, if I go there and I just wanted to grab something for lunch or whatever, obviously I'm not going to grab all of this. I'm just going to grab like one slice and a drink, and I'll be set. This would definitely be my go-to, and I'd grab, out of the drinks I've had, I'd grab the white grape, and this would be the slice out of all of these that I would pick. And the drink is nice and delicate. It's not too sugary, so it's sort of, and it's a little bit sort of acidic, so it cuts through some of these sugars and some of these richness of some of these desserts. So yeah, it's just perfect. So my rating for Mr. Cheese, I'm going to have to give them a solid 10. The lovely lady who worked there, the food is really good, the prices aren't too bad as well. You know, they're basically the same sort of prices you would get from any bakery, and yeah, nice, fresh, baked food. So you can't beat this. Going to the supermarket, getting one from there that's been baked a while, or frozen food sections, you just can't beat the freshness. Like, look how moist and delicate and nice and fluffy this chocolate cake is. But let me know in the comments if you tried Mr. Cheese. Do you agree or do you disagree? I'd love to hear it in the comments. If you're from Adelaide or South Australia, go and give Mr. Cheese a try. You just can't go wrong. Absolutely delicious. Look at this. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This was G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.